You did it. Video log number 61. Just came back from yoga. Woo, good class today. The Addicts Guide to Spiritual Therapy. A lot has been coming up on my Facebook page about problems with friends on Facebook, fake friends or fake profiles. Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to give you an example from my life. If you want something to leave your life or someone, you just have to change the way you're looking at things. As Wayne Dyer says, and trust me, it is my life. When you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. I had a certain group of friends just over 5 years ago when I was into cocaine and drinking daily and smoking, and shall I go on? I was pretty much jobless, almost homeless, bankrupt, divorced, alcoholic, yada 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 yada. Anyways, to the friends that I have now, almost like the same phone, not much different. I think maybe 1, 2 gone since then. I used to drop them all the time. I used to always drop my phone right here, but that was because I wasn't present. And I always used to blame the phone company, saying, why don't they get one that's reinforced right here so this thing doesn't break, because it always breaks right here. I found out an easier way for that not to happen. Don't drop it. Another life lesson learned. But anyways, about my friends. So I had in my phone at the time 400 friends, 400 phone numbers, and my phone rang a lot, and I called a lot of people, and quite often late at night because we were doing drugs. After I got sober, 3 people from that entire 400 kept in touch with me, called me. 3. I know. Now we're up to, I don't know, we went right down to, and now we're up to, I don't know, probably about 100, 120 people in here. But they're amazing people, incredible people. Not that those other people were not amazing and incredible people, because they are. They just haven't reached that level of consciousness yet. But it's coming. We're all going there. That's what's happening with the 9th level of consciousness and where we're headed, which is exciting because it's so exciting to be alive right now. So I still have some friends from my old days that still talk to me. They're still doing the things that they do, but they don't do it around me. Or if they do, they try and hide it, which is really funny because you can't hide something from you can't hide something from an addict, because they know. Because they did it, and they've played all the games, they've made all the handoffs, they've gone to the bathroom at miscellaneous times in odd directions, and you get it, you know when somebody does. So I still have some friends from back in those days, and I can tell via my thoughts and my phone if who's texting me or who's calling me is what I'm thinking about, because I have an array in my phone from people that still deal drugs to people that are millionaires. Yeah, how's that? And so via my thoughts, I can see where I'm coming from by what's showing up, by what's manifesting, and by where I'm going. And so every day you have the chance at the end of your day to go through and figure out, well, okay, so what was I thinking about when this happened? Okay. Figure out how much of it you've actually, well, all of it happened because you thought about it, but try and connect the dots. Connect the dots. Do a graph of your life and see where it was rising, where you were learning, where you were doing great, and then when it starts to taper off, find out, think about what was I thinking at that time in my life, but keep drawing the graph, and then it'll go up again, and then it might go down, and then it could come way up. Whatever it is, however your graph goes, make a chart of your life and just do it by hand. You can do it in 10-year increments, however old you are, and just think about it. Go back and think about what was happening and what were your predominant thoughts at that time in your life. Where were you going? Where were you going in your life? What was happening? How were your relationships? What was thriving, not thriving? Analyze. Check it out. And then realize that it doesn't matter where that graph ends. If your graph ends up here, woo, good for you. Yeah, you've done the work. But if your graph ends up right here, right at the bottom, it doesn't matter, because it's nothing to do with where you are. All that matters is which way you're headed. If you're going up, things are going. If you're going down, well, you gotta start thinking things differently. You gotta change the way you think. You gotta alter your thoughts. Educate yourself. Educate. When we read books, education means to is Greek, means adduce, means to bring from within. So you already know all this stuff. Universal mind has created all of this stuff that you already know. And like when I read a book, like the one I'm reading now, the course, it triggers stuff that activates a part of my brain that wasn't previously doing anything. And it's like, oh, okay, well that's cool, I like that. Because you can feel it, it gets all tingly, and then it starts banging on with somebody else, and they're like, yeah, this is, oh yeah, let's do that, oh, that's good. And then it starts moving around, right? And then you just start getting this, and you feel the vibration. It's good vibrations. Come on, come on, come on. Sweet sensations. Yeah, little Marky Mark. But that's what I'm talking about. So if you want to change the people in your life, change what you're thinking about. The only way that you can keep those people around is by keeping the thoughts that keep them with you, that keep them attached to you. Anything that you hold attachment to will stay. You have to release it. So in order to move forward, you have to release what's in your past, because you realize that your past doesn't exist. It's only right here and right now, and that's what we got right here, right now. That's what I got for you right here, right now. I love you. Namaste.